With the gangs, all the gangs will break up into their own tables. You know, black inmates over here, you got Bloods, Crips, and Kumis, 415s, you name it. The blacks are usually kind of be in one area. You can have Southern Hispanics, and you can have Northern Hispanics, you can have the whites.
But recently, Salinas Valley is fighting gang violence not with more force and more lockdowns, but with the most alternative of alternative approaches. Something I never imagined witnessing in a maximum security prison.
We're learning meditation skills and we're learning mindfulness skills. And our program consists of meditation instruction, talk about Buddhist Dharma, Buddha Dharma, and questions and answers. So we'll start and end with one bell.
When I came in, I saw everybody meditating. I saw you guys, praying. But I gotta admit, it's pretty striking to see it when you have to wear the cuffs.
If anything, it will help the practice because it brings us to more of awareness of our present condition.
Since Salinas Valley began implementing rehab programs like these a couple of years back, Charlie Yard has come off of its restricted status. That's an important lesson at a time when America is trying to downsize its prison populations. Driven by politicians eager to show that they were tough on crime, the number of prison inmates in the U.S. quadrupled between 1980 and 2009. America, with 5% of the world's population, had 20% of the world's prisoners.
For 30 years, the idea for stopping crime has been effectively to just lock everybody up in places like this. But we've kind of reached the sustainable limits of that system. We can't afford to keep building prisons and incarcerating more people.
In fact, California prisons had become so overcrowded that in 2011, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that they were in violation of the Eighth Amendment's ban on cruel and unusual punishment and issued mandatory reductions. That meant that the criminals in places like this could be coming to streets like yours.
So in a few maverick institutions around the country, they're trying a new approach, which is actually a really old approach. It's called rehabilitation.
Rehab programs were brought to Salinas Valley State Prison a couple of years ago by its new warden, Randy Grounds, a former offensive lineman for UCLA who looks kind of like the warden in an action movie, except way more intimidating.
Right now, what you'll have is new youngsters coming in that have a date, and the